Hello everyone, this is Heroes Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Isabella Let's Play as we continue here from turn 133 in the Antiquity Age. Now we're 74% in the age and there are some fast future civic and future tech coming to reduce that turn. And if we do wipe out a faction, that will also reduce it. So we're working on that, that's our goal. And hopefully a couple more settlements as well. Right now it's a little bit difficult because there is this slow burn down, get us to 10. And we're hoping these wildcard attributes would also help us get extra bonus here on the expansionist. Actually, militaristic would be faster. We just need 2 points to get the settlement increase, and we would ease off some of that happiness issue. And let's continue. The war is going well because nothing stands up to our hoplites. If we had the time, we can paint the whole map. That's not a bad bonus for us either. Alright, 3 fortified. Trying to see who has reinforcement. If it's nobody, then we'll start here. Actually, I want him to move in. So we'll start here. Oh? Is it a cliff? It must be a cliff, okay. So just put a body there. We're not going to be able to kill it this turn. Oh, it's a rough. Can't move this turn. Alright, so we should get 2 tiles next turn, hopefully this the turn after. Can't move down. Just trying to kill some units here. We should try to get the experience though. It's too late. Let's stay here and buff the units over here. I know, he's just gotta wait in line. Only he can attack this, but let's see if we can kill this. There's a chance if we move up, he gets another strength boost. Because if we can kill this, he can come down here and attack. Alright, they're good. He needs to heal. We'll do a... pillage here next turn. And then we'll slowly take this down. He can stop this himself. Time capsule. A vault has been prepared by Society of Academics and their students. Maybe this is a future civic, future tech event. I don't need that much gold, actually. That's fine. I don't, actually, I want more future civic, so I don't need the gold. Get the happiness. We're keeping this one. City Hall, 1, 2, 3. So this one's also possible. Let's get the flags first. We have so much resource slots. Ah, starting to spy on us. It's fine. At this point, it doesn't really matter. We just built the garden, which means we have the full quarter. Yeah, we're pretty happy with it. I don't think we need more hoplites. I kind of like the granary. It just, we don't have a good spot for it. My thought is that in the next age, we can probably overbuild it with something. But right now, we're good. I don't want more units, so maybe just merchants for now. We'll do a future tech speed up here. I'm going to keep 300 influence to carry over. The rest we'll have to find some way to spend. We'll lose 14 land unit. I'm producing one here. Maybe that's what we will do after this merchant. There's still time. It's fine. We just have a lot of units. It is what it is. Culture. Sure, why not? Yeah, maybe we want the culture boost. Okay, we'll start over here. Break it down. They put an army commander in here so we can't step on it. I don't need the heal. We're fine over there. Or at least as fine as we can be. We're gonna move you down. Because this is all getting burned down anyways, we're not keeping the settlement. They move that unit back. We take this next turn. Alright, one more royal tiles and then specialist from this point on. I'm down for that. Grab our silver. I think this might be it, right? That's all the resources we can connect. Time to turn it into a happy trade outpost for happiness. Okay, not too bad. 40 science. Science up. Heal. Want to save it for one of them to heal. Oh, we captured it. I think food is more important than the production because we actually don't need much production right now. So food and happiness would be a pretty good tile. It would be a raise. I don't want to keep it. We just want to pile bodies. He gets actually a +10 from just neighboring units. Four resources. Coastal. I mean, would I build it anywhere different? That's the question. Maybe instead of right beyond the coast, we move it in a little bit. So we still get the coastal resource, but we get more resources over here. Yeah, I'll burn down. We're now officially 5 over. 7 over is the max. 5 over, let's see, -6 here, -9 here. Yeah, some of the towns really can't handle it. But there's 3 being raised, so this is gonna take 15 turns. It's gonna be a raise. Yeah, it's fine. It's getting raised down. Wait, did we lose the chance to pick? I pick raise, right? Where's the raise symbol? We're here just to chill and provide adjacency bonuses. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to look for their other settlement. They have another settlement somewhere. We don't know where. Wait, did we pick keep? No, okay. I was like, I did not pick keep. Alright, this will help 5 points of happiness back. And then the only other place we can get one is on expansionist, but this will take a long time. Oh, yeah, she has 2 settlements. Where's the other one? I think we have too many, but we're gonna be fighting a lot of wars, so maybe there's 3 more coming out. I don't think we need more. Next one's only 1 point attack. So only 1 unit can slowly do it. we'll make sure we have enough adjacency bonuses for it. We'll follow this unit out, see if it's there over there. We'll take a coastal route, explore a little bit here. Can they attack? Yeah, they can. Go for it. This way we can take it next turn. Everyone's just stuck in traffic. Someone's going there, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Alright, 84%. And still fast approaching the end. I mean, could you let us know where is Saba? Doesn't feel like it's here. Alright, we can maybe check out like a naval. Alright, last turn where we can burn stuff. We might make another really quick city. Should we burn down some more cities? That's a legitimate question. Xerxes. Like, whoa, oh, we found it. Because why waste this military advantage? Like, they're clearly a target in the future because we want this. We're going to be weak at the start of next age. So we should actually seriously consider, like, if we can, do a bit more fighting here. Xerxes, I mean, who's a threat? I mean, they're a threat, but we can play deal with them. I'll take this group. Two more turn for this burn down. Let's claim our full city boundary. Alright, if we go to war here, wipe this out, wipe some of this out. I mean, they have... Oh, they have immortals. That's not an easy fight. Well, let's finish this first. I think the age might just end, so I guess we shouldn't plan too much. This might be an easy target, but then we would have to like carry it, burn it down. We can do a scan for this. Huh, they build a way on palace. They're running full level horsemen's. Like, we can think about it this way. If we weaken them right now, we don't have to pay a lot of influence price for burning it down. But they will just resettle. It's just too far for us to control the land. I guess we just give it up. Alright, just got an army commander. I think they said 14 units, so I think 3 army commanders is probably fine. Just stay home. It's gonna be a weird redistribution job, you know, during the age transition. Who knows, you know, who's gonna get what. Our other scout? Where do we put our other scout? Sure, let's go home. Because we're stacking culture and percentage culture, percentage science. Alright, the key for us to destroy this. We don't want to drag this into the next age. The mountain. There was a chance we could have looped around, but now it doesn't seem likely. Want to explore a little bit with that one. Alright, they have one coming. They have one coming. Yeah, we're good. Do we want to make Mykonos into a city? There's definitely city potential. And we can make the happiness easier if it's a city. And we have 5,000 money, so might as well. We can start with our unique quarter, which will stay. And then we're trying to fix happiness, so we're probably doing... Let's see, where else do we want to build our quarters, just to make sure? On the river, probably something like a bath. We want to delay it to, like, I guess it's all rough over here. It's fine. Don't know why they were queuing us for that. Resource for production and science. Only one adjacency that I see, so it doesn't matter. Eric, blacksmith. We're gonna do villa and mountain adjacency is a little rough, and we're killing happiness by building buildings that are not. If anything, we give up one of these because we want to keep as many rough as possible for John Zazia's bonus. So the tropical forests and the wetlands might have to go, basically, just because we're short on district locations. Like, this one's not bad with the naval adjacency. Could be good for garden. Garden has a little bit of happiness. We can pair it with the altar. Villa and monument should be next to a mountain. So probably, like, if we can extend it down here. Resources, if we can build our science one here. What would go here? Arena? We're really overbuilding, but it's fine. We're gonna go arena here. Might not finish it. Put the library and the academy. And then we can do our monument. Hold on. Yeah, monument here. Villa. Now the happiness is 11. Doesn't need to be a full quarter. None of these buildings really materially change what we need. Like, I don't need more resources here either. Yeah, so I think we're good. Can I buy the bath for them? There we go. It would be better to put the bridge here. Okay, and we even got a refund on the rural population so we can get the ivory. Excellent. We'll just do a research boost. Old news, old news. Yeah, whenever we find ourselves, 5,000 cash deep, we'll just build a city. Wait, if they actually just stay here, they can get just the reinforcement back next turn instead of walking. This way they can just come home like that. If I can click it. There we go. Oh my god, the clicking is so difficult because you like click onto the settlement button. We want to land. It's only one urban district, it seems. That's a seller, I think. Maybe not. It's not letting me move. It's giving me a... race against the clock, but it's only one district, I think. Even if we can only land one... Wait, how did they get a phalanx? Oh, that's a standard unit, I think. Another happiness point. None of this really helps us at this point. We are importing a lot. I think this round might be the last future techs. Ooh, did we get some damage? A flood of opportunity. A flood event, hoplite. We'll get a migrant. We don't need more units. Science. There's no more rural population here. Oh, hold on. Our vision key just jammed. There we go. Got it back. No, still messed up, still pushing. Oh, there we go. We got this suzerainship a little while ago to giving us a little bit extra vision. It's not actually very settled over here. Where can we go? We can settle in... Yeah, this is just the easiest. We need to push up so that we can land more things. I can heal here. This thing's actually really hampering our invasion. Because I can't attack it, and then it's just giving us zone of control. I think there's 2 units in here. Now 3. Now 4. You'll just have to wait. We'll wait for the new guy gets spawned. Actually, wait, what was that button? This might be a bugged out reinforcement. Maybe not. So I want this to be a town, but you can see we have 1 more resource we can grab. Actually, 2 more resources we can grab. So I kind of want the population to grow a little bit faster. We currently have 3 resources. These are all warehouse and plus altar. I think we can at least get 1 more tile. I don't think we can get it this turn, but we can at least get 1 more tile here. He's blocking us. It's going too slow. Obviously, this would be the best tile. That's not bad either. A little bit of food. Should I have saved that for when we try to grab the gold? Oh, I regret that so much. There's still a chance. It's not over, but it's definitely a missed opportunity. It's like, I'm sorry guys, everyone's stuck here for now. Four turns, okay. Eight turn, 13 turn, 3 turns. So we have a pretty quick burn down. After the next burn down, I think we are gonna not everything, but most of the places will return to happiness. Which means, should we try to do like another settlement in our own backyard to get some of these resources locked in? Or we can save it for the next age when we try to expand to a natural wonder, which would be like a aggressive take, which might not happen at the beginning of the age. Let's see. You scoot over, pillage that next turn. You scoot up. Everyone scoot up. I land. You land. We get in line. Healthy units first. Yeah, next stage we also have to worry about settling in the new distant land as well. Wait, what tile do we... Because we don't see the yield. That's one thing about the migrant interface. Because this is redwood, I guess we would want one of the forests. These are actually all forests. We can see the yield when we hover. Yeah, these are all fine. Second commendation. Okay, this is where things get a little bit interesting. Command radius. Given how we're fighting, the command radius might actually be a really good thing. Yeah, if you're healthy, hop into the water. We want the rough. There's a Zhangjiajie over here. One more turn for this burn down. They actually expanded the tile by the time we got there. They're desperately building settlers. Alright, broken the defense. Yeah, no one can move up this turn because we didn't shift people, because I kind of want to just take the settlement. Especially after seeing so many settlers on the move. It's 2 settlers right here. Okay, one more turn for the guys at home. You guys wait here, wait here. I mean, it's almost over. Hang in here. Hit population 7, we don't care. Get to the silver? Oh, it's unimproved. Get some vision for us? The mountain blocks us. He has served his purpose. Oh, really? Can't get through? %, so not there yet. $14. I mean, happiness is back. I don't have to really worry about that. We want this one. Now the question is, when we do take this, I can actually rotate him into the water and still fight this. It's over, right? Alright, second faction wiped.
Tiếng nói của ta sẽ bị mất theo thời gian. Nhưng Ta sẽ sống với họ trên thiên đàng.
She doesn't actually exit stage right, like Napoleon did. Yeah, pushes 99%. The age ends. I don't even think I need to ask them to go back now. I think they will actually just go back. The price of that army commander just went up. Do I buy one? We have over 3,000 gold. We can only keep 3,000, I think. Misclicked. Oh, come on. There we go. Very expensive. I don't think we do it. If we lose some units, we lose some units. Not a big deal. Can we get it to one turn where we you know, finish? Couple negative happiness, but like if we take this out, put this in, we can actually solve that one. There we go. Everyone's happy. Unfortunately, have to give it up. Oh, one turn. Maybe we get this. That would be really nice. Turn 148. Technically, we should go to 150, right? All the turns should be like even 10 when we're reducing. Okay, we do go to 150. The question is, the ones that are not done burning yet, do they automatically burn away? Or do I keep them? Because I really don't want to keep them. Well, we get our first specialist. Let's see, where do we want it? This looks nice. The happiness refund is nice. One more population. We'll get production heading into the next age. I don't care. They stole a lot of culture, so what? Right, we're trying to gunning for that, basically. Here, I'll take 2 units. I'm ready full. I believe he took 1 extra. That's okay. This just means we don't need to shuffle them back anymore. Get a little extra vision. He's done. We can keep it. It's fine. It's not gonna stay with us during the transition. Heal up. They will all heal up. They all become new infantry units, depending on what faction we pick. Oh, there's an independent city state here that we didn't get to. Oh, this vision would have been useful for trying to get suzerain next. It's fine. I mean, we can't do anything about it now. We can actually watch it pet the dog. Hold on, there's the new animation. Oh, look at all these horsemen. Good doggy doggy. Stay vigilant. Alright, that's a good age transition. Picking the right faction for us in the next age is going to be pretty important. We shaved 100 turns off. This is from wiping 2 factions and doing countless future tech, future civic. Alright, we don't have legacy because we basically disabled everything. We have unlocked a lot of them. We're gonna take a little time thinking about this. A lot of the unique unit in exploration is cavalry, which means all these units that we're taking over will be quite useless and just be basic infantry. I don't think we want the Absid. It doesn't make sense for us. Alright, it's a gold play. We don't really need a lot of gold. It's the great person game again. Unique quarter, we don't have space for that. The cavalry unit's a defensive one because you get the strength when you're in your own settlements. So no. We have played Bulgaria before, and we know the traditions are really strong. Because it's based on pillaging, and if we're playing aggressive, it's definitely a very good choice. It's also focused on rough. You can see the hidden fortress. It's a great improvement for us. We have a lot of rough in our land. Definitely an option. Has a unique army commander, basically has more movement, and we can pillage for free, or for 1 movement, which means we don't have to like waste the beginning of the turn on the pillage, and we can still pillage and fight. The unit itself is pretty good, but it's cavalry. It's not ideal, but I think Bulgaria is definitely very strong and up there for us. Chola has a naval unit as unique, which I think just not necessary. More trade route, way too peaceful for us. We won't even consider this. Inca has range unit. I'm not a huge fan of range unit as a special unit because your base stats are so low. When you're on defense, you just get run over. Now, of course, we do get to work mountains early, which allows a lot more rural populations in most of our cities. And we also get more food and production on the mountain. We also can create homeland treasure convoys, which is not going towards any legacy path in this case for us because we turned those off, but it's still a good source of money. That's an option. I think we do have a location for Machu Picchu, so we can get that early. This is more like favors build up, not really favor the war aspect that we are playing. Ming has a unique infantry unit, which we will get right away. The problem is it's +4 combat in featureless terrain. It's kind of hard to get featureless terrain, right? So like no wet, no vegetated, no rough. It's not the greatest option. Has a range attack. That part is nice, but it's probably not what we want. Social policy kind of hurts our science growth. Focuses on just science in the capital. I don't like the merchant unique. The Great Wall is nice, but not as nice as the Han Great Wall. I think the main one's a little bit weaker. Mongolia. See, when you capture an opposing settlement, gain the strongest cavalry unit you can currently train, but yeah, so we ignore this, but basically we don't settle our own settlements, we conquer. And we get more cavalry unit every time we conquer. Heals after we kill something. It's great. I think Keshak is definitely good. And then there's flanking bonus on our unique army commander. We have a improvement that gives gold and restores movement, but this is more friendly, you know. So basically we land on it, we can move again. It's like a resupply point. Can't be placed on rough, river, or tile with the feature. Not so sure about that one. Normans. So this is usually what hits us pretty hard early on. Whoever gets Norman Chevaliers become available right away, and they're just gonna punch our slow infantry right away, basically. And it's hard for us to match that, especially since they got more movement and adjacent to coast get 5 combat strength. Yeah, those hurt. And then they get more. The unique quarter produce more units. Basically double production. I mean, not double. Basically, when you finish the unique quarter, you get a free Chevalier. It's a lot of units right away. I don't want to play against this, but doesn't mean I want to play as it. Unique infantry, +1 combat strength for every unique empire. This is actually good. I think Shawnee might actually be a secret one that's going to be really good for us. Just because we have so many infantry already. And then we have a huge empire with lots of empire resources. They can just get really strong, just like the hoplites. And then settlements adjacent to navigable river gains 2 food on river terrain, but city not built adjacent to navigable river might. Ooh, that hurts because we don't have a lot of cities on navigable river adjacents. Serpent Mountain's good for unique improvements. They of course have unique improvements. As long as it's adjacent to resources, must be placed on vegetated, not adjacent to another one's. Food and gold, it's not the best, but not the worst. They have a strong missionary. Basically more movement, doesn't end on river. I think Shawnee is considerable. Just it transitions nicely into the unit we have. Songhai has the infantry as well, +5 when fighting on resource. That's kind of right? It's kind of like, that's not going to happen most of the time. We have a unique merchant, have a gold focus, unique improvements, more resource capacities, cities on navigable rivers, and your trade ship can't be pillaged on navigable rivers, +3 gold for every. Basically, it's still trade heavy. Spain, unique infantry, higher combat strength, adjacent unit received against Ooh, so counter cavalry. Can't stack, but basically +3. And there's a pool of conquistadors that we can create. They can be only activated in distant land. It's interesting. The unique quarter is also interesting because I believe this one has to be adjacent to coast. Yeah, only in homeland adjacent to coast. We are pretty inland. Alright, last option will be Hawaii. Hawaii's unique infantry, 3 combat strength against infantry and cavalry. Receive culture. Wow. Happiness on fishing boat. Happiness is key for us as we expand. I actually think low-key Hawaii might be our best option. But it's locked, right? We haven't unlocked it. This is a shame. This is a shame. Alright, so Bulgaria I think is good. Just the unit wouldn't transition very well, but long term that'd be solid. Aside from that one, I think Shawnee also looked interesting. The unit, basically, that's the only thing we're going for. I think I'm leaning Bulgaria. Yeah, we're gonna be weak at the beginning, but like we're gonna come out great at the end. And the hidden fortress makes perfect sense for us. The unique commander, we already have a bunch of army commander, makes perfect sense for us. We're terrible against walls, but if we get siege weapons, that solves the problem. Yeah, Bulgaria it is. It's also a natural transition from Greece.
Atop the high peaks, the monks send their prayers skyward, and on the plains below, the trumpet sounds. Bulgaria rides, with swords guided by faith, and faith stronger than steel. Raise the war horn and the saber, the Arkani and the long spear, and set the Bulgars loose upon the world.
Alright, so traditions. False retreat, food to all town. This is the huge one. because this gets carried over to the next age as a tradition. Whereas the production, well, this is nice when we have it, this goes away when we transition to modern. But false retreat stays with us and help us grow. Great work provides happiness. Happiness is key for us. And then more yield, which means we heal better, we get more resources, and we thus get more food because it's based on the 50% of the yield or HP gained. Yeah, I think this is what we want. Alright, we are still going to choose legacies, I guess? Is there even legacies? Because we don't have legacies. Oh, they put all of our army commander in one place. We have 5 army commanders. Oh, there's a couple. We have one wildcard one to pick. The way for us to get 2 cities is by changing capitals. Hold on. Utica is an interesting option as a capital. It's one of our few coastal settlements. It's not bad. Corinth, yeah, I mean, this one's also pretty good. There's a little bit too many mountains for my liking, but plenty of rough. Also probably better. Oh, they auto raise. Perfect. That's what I wanted to know. This one became tea? Or is that tea or sugar? I don't remember. Huh. I mean, there's not a lot of there's not a big deal about capitals, to be honest. Like, we don't have many capital related bonuses. It's mainly like palace location. Right, if palace is here, we get some adjacent culture and science for having quarters around it. That's like a small thing. Here we have 1, 2, 3. They technically have 2. So mathematically, it's better for Utica to become our capital. Let's do it. We have 1 point to pick between these. I would say we take a little gold cut and get food for population. It makes the most sense, in my opinion. Alright, we are transitioned into the exploration age. We have now the option to, of course, explore the sea. 2 future tech rushes over here. I am worried about getting hit early, so we do want to get to our unique units tier 2 as quickly as possible. I like Serpent's Mound. I think that's actually pretty good. There's base influence on that too, which works with us. But I do think we start with the gristmill sawmill. Just basically work our... But start here. Yeah, we'll start there. That got rushed, that got rushed. Is it only can rush 2? It feels like only tier 1 can get rushed. We did this so many times, so there should be more, but I guess only the first 2 can be rushed. Early religion bonus is actually pretty important in my opinion. We definitely want false retreat early, but I think we want to start here. And then the overbuilding production helps quite a bit too. No, we're not starting there. We're starting with resource allocation. Oh, capital also... No, there's no other bonuses for capital. Definitely this and this. These 2 I don't think is that useful. Because that's not how we want to spend our influence. Wait, we carried over 500 points? I thought the cap was 300. They must have changed it. That's huge. Because the increased cost should be 340 for each befriend. But because we have 2 50% reductions, which works out to be to an actual 50% discount, because it's like 1 divided by 1 plus x. X is whatever percentage you have, so it ends up being 50%. It costs us 170 to start each one. So on turn 2, I can pump out 3, and then on turn 3, I can get another one, because we'll be at basically 640, maybe turn 4. We can get 4 really early on, should get us going right away. Command units, choose production. These are things I think I want to wait. Alright, just a general plan so we can walk us through our decision making for this age. I want to get a couple more natural wonders. I think that's core. This one is being guarded by Harriet Tubman, who is now, I think that's Songhai's? Yeah. Not a strong faction per se, militaristically speaking, but Harriet Tubman's very difficult to fight into. Like, if you declare war on us, that's fine, but if we have to declare war on her, it's difficult. So I think this one's a little out of reach. The one over here is also owned by Harriet Tubman. So for the same logic, this one's a little out of reach. The only other one that we know existing on our current continent is down here in the Grand Canyon. It's far from us, but I think this kind of dictates the direction of what oh my god. This is an old bug they had in Civ where like they just get a cluster of resource generation. It's so far from us. Like, we have something similar, okay, because they had to pump some new resources onto the map and some of the old ones still stayed, and this is definitely a good town location. Was this was city-state, right? We're gonna see some city-states pop up and then we'll know if we can settle there or not. That one might actually also be a city-state, but like, yeah, if it's like this, we're killing the city-state. So I think we want to expand here. Another logic about expanding here is that if we wipe them out, we get control of the southern half of the entire map. The southern hemisphere will be all ours. Whether or not we can actually settle that many places is very questionable. Happiness is reset pretty hard because maintenance on the buildings are up, and we don't have the new buildings with the extra yield on them, right? All the yield's been reset to just 2x. Just whatever, it's happiness, you only get 2. If it's science, you only get 2, right? They're obsolete now. So we can't do crazy settling early, but we do want to take some of the resources near us. And you can see this distance is close enough that if we start expanding towards this direction, I think this is going to be a city-state, but essentially if we start fighting over here, this is our goal for this age. If we can wipe everyone in the south, that would be what we're looking forward to. And then most of the natural buildup, I think, will be in distant land, where hopefully we'll find some more natural wonders. So that's kind of our game plan going forward. And we'll come back here next episode to kick off the exploration age. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll see you then. Bye!